Hey, you. Welcome back. Today, we're going to just pick up where we left off and jump straight into the practice. So, go ahead and just take a moment to get settled in. And to begin a meditation, it can often be helpful to gather attention in the mind, to establish a level of concentration to aid our practice. So, go ahead and just allow attention to rest on the breath. And as you rest attention here, realize that there's no need to struggle. Breathing is happening all on its own. There's no need to control it. There's no need to lean into it. There's no need to anticipate it. You can simply receive it. And notice too that there's actually nothing you need to do to be aware of the breath. Awareness too is happening all on its own. You're not producing this moment of awareness, it's spontaneously appearing. This moment is one of total wonder. It is fundamentally and inexplicably mysterious. Again, there's nothing you're doing here. You're simply the space in which the breath is arising and being known. So go ahead and relax the body, relax the mind. Just open to the natural rhythm of the breath, settling into an easeful and effortless space of knowing. And as the body and mind come to rest, as the mud begins to settle, go ahead and open attention to the entire body and body posture. Feel the body resting in space. Note the support of the earth as gravity pulls you into your chair or cushion. Just curious about your body's relationship with space. And now, see if you can dissolve any concept or idea you may have of your body, and instead experience the body directly. Experience it as an ever changing field of sensation, tingling, pressure, vibration, tension, heat, cold, whatever's there. Realize that in your direct experience, there actually is no thing called body. Body's just a concept. It exists only on the relative level, on the level of thought. Again, when you look carefully, when you look directly, what's actually here is just an ever changing field of sensation. Again, open to this changing field of energy. Let it move and flow freely. Just noting how each sensation is arising all on its own. There's nothing you need to do to produce a sensation, and there's nothing you need to do to be aware of it either. Again, all these sensations are arising and being known all on their own and in their own place. So, once again, allow the body and mind to soften. Allow your entire being to open. Give up the struggle. Now, go ahead and open awareness to sounds, to any sounds in the room or outside. Open to the sound of my voice. Just allowing the mind to open and expand in all directions. Letting sounds arise and be known all on their own and in their own place. Again, realize that sounds do in fact arise all on their own and that they're known effortlessly. There's no need to reach out to a sound or to get closer to a sound. You're not bringing this experience of sound into being, and you're not bringing your awareness of it into being either. You're simply the space, the context in which all sounds are arising and being known. So go ahead and simply receive with an open heart and mind each sound as it arises, changes, and eventually fades back into the wide open and formless space of awareness, all on its own. Again, there's nothing you need to do right now. There's no problem to solve. Simply rest as the awareness that already is. Open, awake, aware, bright, luminous, perfectly still and at peace. Now, go ahead and realize that this effortless knowing applies to every other sense faculty, to sight, taste, smell, touch, and in Buddhism, what is considered the sixth sense, cognition, which includes all thoughts, feelings, moods, emotions, and intuitions. So go ahead now and swing open wide all the sense doors, open to the entire field of experience, to the entire field of knowing. Realize that everything is simply arising and being known all on its own and in its own place. There's nothing you need to do here. There's no problem to solve. There's no need to try to change experience. There's no need to control experience. There's no need to make it a certain way. There's no mind state you need to produce here. You don't even need to meditate. In fact, don't do anything at all. Right now, you can let go entirely and just be. Okay, for the last minute of the session, just continue to rest here, in and as the wide open, formless space of awareness. Rest in and as that space which knows and embraces all things, just as they are, without struggle. For the last minute of the session, let go and just be. If you find that awareness has collapsed into thought, that it has identified itself with some aspect of experience, no worries. Simply note the direct experience of dukkha, and then notice the quality of mind when awareness returns. Does it feel like you've just been let out of the grip of something as you return to the wide open, receptive, and easeful space of knowing? Well, thank you again for practicing. I hope you're starting to gain a direct understanding of dukkha, that feeling of being caught on something, a closed off and contracted attention, that feeling of being collapsed into a small space, identified with some aspect of experience, that feeling of dis-ease, struggle, and agitation. The more you familiarize yourself with dukkha, the more able you'll be to observe its cause: clinging, attachment, self-identification. And the more clearly you can witness the cause, the easier it'll be to let go and live from a place of intuitive wisdom, from a place of love, compassion, and understanding, from a place of harmony and serenity, from the deepest peace. So as you move through the day, make sure to open to dukkha as it presents itself. Note those times that you feel like you're in a natural flow state, easily aware and responsive to whatever's happening, and those times when you feel collapsed in and agitated, moving against the current, identified with some object of experience, trying to hold on to the river. And I'll see you back here soon.